The first week in rehab can be bumpy as the clients try to settle into treatment.
I already went to one meeting this morning.
Addicts reach out for help when the fear of addiction is greater than the fear of recovery. For Jason, reaching out for help was all he had left. It is believed that crack cocaine is possibly the most addictive drug. It can hook a user immediately.
It's a flame. I burned everything in my life through a glass stem.
Jason's crack addiction has consumed him. He's lost everything: his wife, child, home, and work. His family no longer trusts him.
I'm from West Palm, had an average life, never got into trouble. Got married, had everything going for me. And just one day, I went back over to my old neighborhood where I moved out. The guy's like, hey, wanna try some of this? I was like, what is it? He's like, crack. I'm like, I've never done it. I said, yeah, I'll try it. And I smoked it. And I got high, and I was like, I kind of liked it, curious about it. Within a year and a half, I had lost where I lived, all the money I had. I got a 6-year-old daughter. And before crack, I was Mr. Dad, you know? That's my mother there. She'd never turn me out. My ex-wife hiding over there. That's where she feels comfortable.
I can't believe a word he says anymore. When I talk to him, I always ask him if he's lying. If I give him money, I tell him don't go buy crack.
With Jason, he's always had his crutch. There's always been something. But this one was the worst. Just something that got a hold of him and he couldn't let go. It's hard for me to trust him now. Everything he says, I question it, whether or not it's the truth. And I got tired of it.
I'm a crackhead. That's what I am. But I don't want to be that no more, so gotta try something new.
We're an addictive society. You don't want the quick fix, get something, you know, you got a pill and change your mood.
Sometimes because I feel like overeager. I want it so bad, but I don't know how to do it.
Nobody wants to work to develop themselves. They want quick solutions. It's sort of a Western thing, you know. What can I take for this thing? You know, how can I fix it right away?
I just think it's important for us to stay focused.
My life right now is emotional roller coaster ride. It's hard.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It is. I feel like it is a bad thing. That's the way I feel. I don't understand nothing. I honestly don't have one idea how I got where I am. I know I got there by smoking crack, but why did I smoke crack? Why? How?
Crack sucked Jason in and ruined his life in 2 years. He wants his good life back, and he wants it immediately. In rehab for only 3 days, he's impatient and frustrated with his progress.
This is all going so fast. You just hear all these different things and all these people saying that my mind just can't comprehend all these things that I'm hearing.
He's very motivated. He just has no idea what it's going to take or what he has to do to get better, and he wants it so badly that he's trying to get everything soaked up so he can do it, and it's not that easy.
Jason seeks out help to make sense of his confusion.
Was it the positive part of me that brought me here, or the worst part of me that brought me here? I don't understand.
Does it matter? I'm just asking you, why would the answer matter so much to you?
Because, like, I'm trying to find out who I am.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Jody.
What you're doing up to this point is working. You're doing what you need to be doing.
Okay, but I feel like I can't understand if it was good or bad what I'm doing.
Hopefully you're not doing in here what you did out there.
No, I ain't.
Because that's the idea. Because ultimately that's what recovery is. We need to change. Okay, but it's not going to happen overnight. How long were you out there?
A year and a half.
It was a year and a half, so you're in here 5 days, and you want it now. But a thought for the day is just to be submissive.
There you go, bro. That's your new slogan. What's it say?
Easy does it.
Yeah, dude, you need to breathe. Learn how to breathe today.
All right.
And you're doing okay, man. You're doing what you're supposed to be
You are,
doing.
Moody. You really are, bro.
He's been out there for a long time, creating a big mess for himself, and is starting to realize, this isn't going to happen overnight.
I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing at all.
After years of living dishonest lives, lying, cheating, and stealing, Addicts in recovery must relearn day-to-day living without the crutch of drugs.
At CARE, what we try and do is create a real-world atmosphere. To do that, we do a number of different things. Our patients live in an apartment community.
When you're not isolated and you're around other recovering addicts, it's quite easy, because when I have a problem, I can run to the next apartment and I can talk about it.
We don't use a lockdown facility because we want our residents to have as much of an exposure to real life during their treatment, so that when the end of their treatment comes, it's not such a shock to walk back out into the real life world.
You're smoking in the apartment. We're not allowed to smoke in the apartment, so.
Clients, for the most part, are not good when their time's not structured. And if they're going to have some problems, it's going to be at that time.
I don't know if this lack of structure is going to be good or bad for me. I'm a lazy person. I like to just lay around and watch TV.
There is a lot of freedom in the evening, and I can see how if people wanted to get in trouble, it'd be very easy to do so.
Even though I am in a facility, I have the freedom where I could open my door and run and just leave. There's no bars, no gates. It's a trust issue. And all I know is yesterday's gone, and I didn't smoke crack today, and I don't know what can happen tomorrow.
The unknown, the unstructured, all elements of the real world that clients must learn to deal with if recovery is going to last. Next on 28 Days in Rehab, John expresses his anger.
And everything.
Yes.